The secret to maintaining a peaceful mind: focus on the present and liberate your heart. Life is a journey in which we come empty-handed and leave the same way. Ultimately, we travel through life without possessing anything, yet we strive to grasp as much as we can with our small hands. True tranquility comes when we release our desires and accept life as it is. True freedom lies in non-attachment, and this is the path to enlightenment. Nothing lasts forever, and everything changes. Our lives are no different. As we age, we must gradually lighten our hearts and reduce our attachments to the world. A pure and serene mind shines brighter when we release our desires. Remember that by letting go of what you should release, you can move forward with a lighter heart. Those who carry the burdens of the past cannot advance. Do not cling to past pains or scars. Attachment is the root of suffering. Regrets over past connections lead to negative self-perception and a loss of confidence. With age, regret can deepen, causing repeated suffering. Letting go of regret and self-blame allows us to find inner peace, reclaim trust in ourselves, and live a better life. Those who are free from the burdens of the past can recognize their worth and gain the space needed for growth. Grudges toward old wounds erode trust in relationships and bring recurring suffering. True healing comes when we let go of resentment. Holding on to grudges severs relationships and darkens the heart. Old wounds deepen over time, so it's better to release them. By letting go, relationships can heal, and true communication becomes possible. Forgiveness is not for others, but for ourselves. Dwelling on the past deprives us of present opportunities and life's value. Live in the present moment and find true freedom. Clinging to past success leads to complacency and the loss of new learning opportunities. Those who are free from self-blame and resentment gain inner peace and renew their life energy. Set new goals and move toward them. By letting go of the past, we generate energy to focus on the present. This is the path to a happier and more fulfilling life in our later years. Release your attachments and reclaim the serenity of your mind. How many years have we spent worrying about things we cannot control? Let go of unnecessary worries and attachments. A troubled mind is like a stone thrown into a pond, muddying the water. Tomorrow has yet to come. Live in the present moment. Worry clouds the mind and hinders our enjoyment of the present. Excessive worry accumulates, causing anxiety and stress that harm health. Worrying excessively drains focus, leaving us unable to address what needs to be done. Excessive worry robs us of our decision-making ability, leading to a sense of helplessness. Anxiety about the future steals the happiness of the moment and dulls our sense of joy. Living in the present means focusing on the here and now. It is essential to cherish moments with family and appreciate small blessings daily. Soften your mind and let unnecessary worries flow away. This is the first step toward focusing on the present. Excessive worry leads to a loss of reality, so focus on what needs to be done now. When anxiety rises, calmly assess the likelihood of what worries you actually happening. Practice mindfulness by taking deep breaths, meditating, or walking in daily life. Ground yourself in the present, focus on your senses, and train your mind to be still. Identify your anxious thoughts and observe them objectively. Then, write down what needs to be done and experience a sense of accomplishment in small steps each day. To stop worrying and live in the present, set goals and start with small actions. Through this process, your mind will gradually regain tranquility and your life will gain meaning. Let go of prejudice and stubbornness and open your mind. The world is more than what you perceive. The older we get, the more prone we become to biases. These are based on past experiences, which limit our perception. When we remain in familiar surroundings, our world shrinks. Hardened prejudice prevents us from understanding others and leads to isolation. When we open our minds to the world, we gain more wisdom. Practicing acceptance of new perspectives is necessary. The world is constantly changing, and stubbornness impairs communication. Stubbornness is different from conviction and often stems from pride. Take on new challenges without hesitation, as you did in your youth. Prejudice and stubbornness age our minds. While the body ages, we should keep our minds open to new experiences. By releasing our prejudices, relationships improve, and life becomes more positive. Mental flexibility enables a happier, more stable life. Everything passes, both material and mental. Let go of attachment to things, as they are transient. What we own becomes obsolete over time, making attachment to possessions essentially futile. Attachment to material things only leads to endless desire. When we acquire one thing, we soon seek another. The more we possess, the more anxiety and stress we accumulate. Ask yourself if this truly improves your life. If not, it is unnecessary. With age, inner peace becomes more valuable than material wealth. By letting go of attachment, life becomes lighter, and tranquility follows. Managing possessions requires significant energy, but by owning only what is necessary, we find mental freedom. Releasing attachment brings peace, enabling us to focus on relationships rather than things. This simplicity frees us to invest in self-growth, reducing wasteful spending and lightening financial burdens. A simple life lets us focus on what truly matters. Releasing attachment makes us feel lighter and happier. Avoid superficial relationships and meaningless events. Like attachment, superficial relationships leave no real connection and only bring pain. Avoid gatherings driven by unnecessary obligations. True relationships foster growth and happiness. Being bound to shallow connections costs valuable time better spent with family and friends. Meaningful relationships enrich our lives with depth and stability. Meaningful relationships soften loneliness and provide emotional stability. Balance is essential, avoid excess interaction. Meaningless gatherings only exhaust you. True inner peace and communication with genuine people bring deep satisfaction. As we age, fulfillment of inner peace becomes more important than outward appearances. Invest your time in activities that help you grow and purify your heart. Focus on life's essence and keep your mind on what truly matters. Let go of meaningless gatherings and walk the path to true happiness. Use your time wisely to build relationships that bring peace. Avoid habits that harm health, and do not ignore signs from your body. Smoking and excessive drinking harm your body, which sends warning signs that should never be ignored. Ignoring health warnings invites severe illness, especially as our body's resilience declines with age. Take care of your health, as a sound body brings a peaceful mind. Remember the close connection between the heart and body. Dropping bad habits is essential to true health. A tired body also weakens the mind. By addressing small signs promptly, you protect your health. A healthy body and mind bring true serenity. Listening to your body shows respect for yourself. Take regular checkups and necessary actions to live a harmonious life. Wise people care for their bodies and eliminate harmful habits. Maintaining health is a significant step toward greater enlightenment. Find true peace with a healthy body and mind. 1158. Overdependence on children can cause pain for both parents and children. When parents rely too much on children, children feel burdened and lack freedom, while parents feel disappointed if expectations are unmet. Parents must let go of their attachment to allow children to live their lives fully. Children should walk their path independently, while parents should focus on their own lives. Financial dependence on children disrupts peace of mind. Parents should not overly interfere in their lives, even out of love. Maintain healthy boundaries in parent-child relationships, respecting each other's lives and supporting each other as needed. Parents who live independently allow children to live more freely. Let go of expectations and build mutual respect. Both parent and child will find satisfaction, free from suffering. Ultimately, parents and children will learn the blessings of non-attachment, discovering happiness. Avoid complacency with financial management. While money should not be attached to, neglect may bring difficulties. Remember the middle way, avoid excess desire and indifference. Save wisely without succumbing to desire. Excessive desire leads to suffering, yet failing to plan causes anxiety. Remember that financial stability is impermanent. Preparing wisely for the future requires balanced management. Excessive hoarding is burdensome, while living without preparation brings hardship. Avoid greed, make adequate preparations, and stay balanced. Money is not the goal, but a means to a peaceful and stable life. Share what is excess, keeping only what you need. Proper financial management frees you from worry and fear. Balance life and finances wisely. Ideally, life is neither overly poor nor overly wealthy. Scarcity causes pain, while excess fuels greed. Remember financial management without attachment. True freedom lies in following the middle way, as financial matters are part of inner peace and enlightenment. Our final goal is to walk a path that releases suffering. Life is about sharing, learning, and living together. Release social fears and embrace new activities. Aging often brings fear due to physical changes and loss of confidence. Attachment to past wounds or failures hinders relationships. Let go of attachment and focus on the present. Interactions enrich our lives beyond mere encounters. Engage with neighbors, friends, and communities. Through sharing experiences and emotions, we gain wisdom, understanding, and personal growth. Conversations with others offer new insights, peace, and growth. Overcome fears and find peace through connection. In relationships, we rediscover life's meaning and vitality. Practice compassion and wisdom and live together harmoniously. Through interaction, we find peace, fulfillment, and joy. Letting go of the past and focusing on the present brings lasting peace. Release fears and connect with others to lighten your heart. Connection frees us from the suffering of loneliness. In sharing life and learning together, we can live peacefully and happily, even as we age. We may gain more as we age, but what's most important is releasing attachment. Free yourself from worries and prejudices, and see the world with an open heart. View attachment as a cause of suffering and let it go. Instead of dwelling on past failures or wounds, stay true to the present. Prioritize peace in mind and body. When the body is at ease, the mind is calm. Build meaningful relationships and share true communication. Engage with society, and continue to connect, learn, and share. Wisdom from relationships alleviates life's pains. Financial security brings stability and relieves worry. Follow the middle way and release excessive greed. Embrace satisfaction in your current life and live in the moment. Endless desire only leads to more suffering. Letting go of attachment makes life purer and freer. Buddhism teaches us to realize impermanence and release attachment to change. When we understand impermanence, we find true peace and freedom. With age, our wisdom deepens, bringing us closer to enlightenment. Free yourself from endless attachment and enjoy true happiness. By focusing on the present and finding satisfaction in small things, we can live a peaceful life amid constant change.